Investors say it's the most dense retail area in the state, drawing shoppers from all over the region. But you wouldn't know it by the looks of one Cottonwood shopping center.
Alameda West sits right across from the Cottonwood Mall, and it still boasts an unusually high vacancy rate. One man's trying to change that. News 13's Catherine Mazzone is in the Newsplex to tell us how. Catherine?
That's right, Adam. Cottonwood only has a 3% vacancy, but this shopping center is 30% vacant. At least it was until a longtime businessman bought the center from the bank last December.
Through my experience, I have some financial wherewithal. I would rather invest in something that I control as opposed to stock market or something else.
That's Art Gardenswartz. You might remember his family business, Gardenswartz Sports, from back in the 80s. He had a stake in the Alameda West shopping center, but he pulled his business for a better spot just down the road, one with better visibility and without the gas pipe eyesore out front. The shopping center went into foreclosure and was bank-owned for years. Last December, though, all that changed. Gardenswartz bought the shopping center from the bank and began investing, revamping the center's retail space and landscape.
I know you find a good tenant, you get their rent, and you have to spend the money. So in other words, I saw right away that if you could do that, you could bring the tenants back.
Gardenswartz has already taken a chunk out of that vacancy rate. It's down to 20%, and he hopes to have it at 0 by the end of the year. Back to you.
Interesting, Catherine. Thanks. We're going to tell you how these new businesses are faring and what you can expect coming up in our next half hour.
In a shopping area that draws people from across the region, one center sticks out like a big sore thumb.
Alameda West, across from the Cottonwood Mall, has been plagued with problems for years, from ugly pipes out front to the high vacancy rate. But all of that is changing now with the help of a longtime investor. News 13's Catherine Mazzone has that information. Catherine?
That's right, Adam. Businessman Art Gardenswartz bought Alameda West last December, and already vacancy is down 10%. Most recently, he's welcomed We Rock the Spectrum Kids Gym and Bahama Bucks.
When this became available, we kind of jumped on it.
Richard and Martha Hall own the Bahama Bucks across from Cottonwood Mall. They've always liked the space, but knew the center had problems. It's something they discussed at length before leasing the space. But the same month Bucks got the keys to the new place, both of their neighbors closed up shop. It hasn't seemed to affect the Hall's business, though. It was the #2 Bahama Bucks in the country for the month of May, and it wasn't even open for the first 4 days of the month.
It's just overwhelming to us. We have absolutely been just overwhelmed by the amount of people that want to come see us, and we're very grateful for that.
Longtime business Other Mothers has also seen a boom. Problems with their small store had them looking elsewhere, but Gardenswartz put up a fight, offering the business a new, bigger home. Now, owners say the location sometimes fares even better than their top-grossing store in the nation. Both businesses say they're confident the shopping center can only get better as long as Gardenswartz has a stake. Back to you.
Catherine, thanks. Gardenswartz says he wants to bring in a national health service group, too. A store like Marshall's and a few more restaurants, maybe even a breakfast shop. We'll stay on top of that. Pretty cool.